Fabs, let's start with the quarterback position. You like Geno Smith versus the Kansas City defense, who's been pretty generous this season.
By the way, it's Santa Fabs this week, yes. And Geno had a stinker last week, only 15 points, but he's been more good than bad this year. He's been a very nice Christmas gift, let's put it that way. All the Christmas jokes are coming, folks. The Chiefs, they have been bad against quarterbacks, the fourth most points allowed, 17.9 or more points to 10 different quarterbacks, including 20-plus points allowed 7 times. So Geno, in what should be a positive game script if you want Geno to score points in that game, should thrive. And I like Tom Brady this week. Like, I've been down on him the last couple of weeks, and for really good reason. He hasn't been great. But I really like the matchup against the Cardinals. They've allowed the 8th most fantasy points to quarterbacks. 8 quarterbacks have scored at least 18.9 fantasy points against them, and 5 have gone over 25. This is a smash spot for Brady.
Despite Santa Fabs, he's not liking Dak Prescott this week. I mean, you got the hat on, and then you're telling me to sit Dak.
No.
I don't know how to feel about this. I have a feeling you're also going to talk to me a little bit about Jared Goff's road split, so give me the bad news.
I have to be unbiased. Like, I hope Dak throws for 450 and 5 touchdowns, and I'm dead wrong. But I got to look at the numbers. I mean, Dak has scored 16.8 or fewer fantasy points in 3 of his last 4 games, and the Eagles have the toughest defense in the league against quarterbacks. So I'm just putting the numbers together. In a traditional 1-quarterback league, he's really no more than a low QB1, and Dak's been throwing interceptions lately too, which is not good. So if you start him, temper expectations. And yeah, I mean, Jared Goff, I've mentioned it, this guy gives out fantasy points at Ford Field like Santa on Christmas Eve, but on the road, he's kind of giving you a coal in your stocking, right? I mean, he's averaging fewer than 10 points per game on the road. He has 3 touchdown passes on the road. This week he's playing on the road against the Panthers, and they've allowed an average of fewer than 16 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks. So unless you reach the fantasy championship, which I hope you do, because he'll play at home against the Bears, I'm sitting Goff this week.